Welcome to the Temple of Elemental Evil, Episode 15.
I am Dreadmore, your Dungeon Master, and these are your players for Episode 15. Nyraxis, a 4th level Infernal Tiefling Draconic Sorcerer. Malik, a 4th level Cleric of Palor, who follows the Life Domain. Dusty Slay, a 4th level Gloomstalker Ranger of the Gnarly Forest. Octavius, a 4th level Stone Giant Goliath Wizard Evoker. Cantor, a 4th level Orc Monk. He is a warrior of the elements. Gothox, a 4th level Cloud Giant Goliath Druid, who belongs to the Druid Order called the Circle of the Land. Let's continue our story. The chapter title is The Village of Nulb, Part 2. We begin this week with our heroes speaking with Carson the Fishmonger about displaying the Giant Gar Head for the patrons of the Boatman's Tavern, and about supplying gar meat for free to all customers. After their chat with Carson, they return to their rooms at the Waterside Hostel for a short rest. An hour later, the party makes their way back to the fishmonger's shop. There they seek a conversation with a teenage thug faction known as the River Hounds. The River Hounds are led by a 16-year-old named Pete. To loosen them up, the heroes offer free beer. Malik asks Pete what it would take to hire them as lookouts and messengers for their group. Pete demands 150 gold to secure their loyalty, plus protection from their old employer, whom they meet weekly to relay information about Nulb's happenings. Malik agrees and asks where they meet this employer, and Pete replies about a location a mile from the Temple of Elemental Evil. The heroes vow to protect them from this looming threat. Pete and the River Hounds answer all questions about Tolub, pirate shipments, and slave runs. Pete explains that pirates depart once a week and are gone for 1 to 4 days, returning with fresh slaves and black market stock. After the fruitful discussion, the heroes invite 3 of the River Hounds to the Giant Gar Head show and meal at the Boatman's Tavern. Our adventurers returns to the Waterside Hostel to rest before heading to the gathering at the Boatman's Tavern. Upon entering the hostel, Malik is approached by Dick, the proprietor, about a mysterious man asking questions about him, and his black armor, a magical staff, and an expensive necklace believed to be worn by a tiefling. Dick informed the mysterious visitor that the group is staying here, and that is all the information he can provide. Around 9 p.m. that night, our heroes proceed to Boatman's Tavern, hoping this gesture will gain the influence they need to infiltrate the evil here. They enter through the market area and pause briefly for some black market shopping. They depart the market with 2 tankards of sobriety and a rope of climbing. Entering the Boatman's Tavern, they are greeted by a charismatic pirate named Grud, who invites the bar's patrons to cheer for the Gar Slayers. The room rises to greet the party with applause and cheers. Grud Squinty, Tolub's first mate, invites them to sit and enjoy gar, ale, and desserts. The party shares drinks, food, and laughter for about an hour. Nyraxis then rises, heads to the privy, and goes invisible to investigate the warehouse of the Boatman's Tavern for anything suspicious. While exploring, Nyraxis is ambushed by an assassin and expert in stealth and poison. The assault drops Nyraxis after 3 strikes with a poisonous short sword, and the thief removes Lareth's necklace from Nyraxis and places it around his neck. "One trophy down, two more to go," says the assassin to himself. The tavern bustles with patrons, 3 river hounds, 8 village drunks, 11 pirates, and a gnome illusionist who entertains the crowd with cantrips and minor magic. The gar meat and ale keep the party fueled. About 20 minutes pass since Nyraxis' departure when a hooded figure leans into Malik and whispers, "The Greater Temple sends its regards." The assassin strikes Malik with 3 poisonous blows, dropping him to a bloody ground and fighting for his life. After striking down the cleric of Pellar, the assassin proclaims to the crowd, "These men are good-aligned heroes from Hamlet. They killed a high priest named Lareth the Beautiful, and they stole his armor, weapons, and equipment. I have tracked them for days since they left Hamlet. In the name of the Greater Temple, kill them all." Then the assassin slips away behind the bar. Dusty, Cantor, Gothox, and Octavius pursue the assassin. Dusty lands 2 gaping wounds with his great axe. Cantor administered a healing potion to Malik. Then he strikes with a poison attack. Gothox casts a heat metal spell on the assassin, causing his short sword to burn red hot. The assassin retaliates with 3 more strikes at Gothox, connecting once. Then disengages toward the bar's other side where the illusionist entertains. The heroes follow the assassin into the adjacent room. The assassin and the heroes go back and forth for a couple rounds, doing good damage to each other. Then Octavius casts a sleep spell, causing the assassin to become incapacitated. But Gothox hurls his staff of the serpent behind the hooded foe, and the python bites him, waking him before he fell into a deep slumber. The assassin makes 3 more desperate strikes at Dusty, hitting once, then escapes toward a window and jumps out. Dusty gives chase and knocks the assassin unconscious from a swing of his great axe. Gothox commands the python to guard the body as they deal with the looming pirate threat inside. Grud and his pirates draw daggers, eyeing the heroes as a new threat. The confrontation between the heroes and pirates escalates quickly inside the Boatman's Tavern bar area. Cantor wins initiative and closes in on Grud, delivering a flurry of blows that knocks him unconscious. Octavius casts a web spell on a group of 4 pirates in the back corner. 3 dodge out of the way of the webs, while 1 remains entangled for the entire battle. Meanwhile, Malik heals himself with his divine magic. Gothox and Dusty join the fray. Cantor fights 2 pirates in melee, defeating both of them. Gothox strikes down a pirate with an attack from his staff of striking, and Malik shields himself from multiple dagger attacks. Octavius is pressed by 2 pirates, and Dusty gains the attention of 3. In the middle of combat, Octavius is knocked unconscious by dagger strikes. Dusty nearly falls as well from the multiple piercing wounds. Malik casts Healing Word and Preserve life spells to keep the party alive. The river hounds join the fray, helping to fell one of Dusty's attackers. After 4 rounds, all 9 pirates and Grud lie dead on the bar's bloody floor. The heroes exchange glances, knowing their deception has been revealed to Nulb's residents. They capture the pirates stuck in the webs and carry the unconscious assassin for interrogation. They put out a search to find Nyraxis and prepare to leave the Boatman's Tavern with their 2 captives. This ends this week's episode. How will our heroes deal with Nulb now that they are known as agents of good by the village residents? Will they travel to the dreaded Temple of Elemental Evil? Tune in next week to find out. Join us next week for episode 16 of the Temple of Elemental Evil module.